The latest chapter of a historic rivalry. It's the Washington Commanders and the Philadelphia Eagles, and it's coming up next.
Just north of the Delaware Expressway and east of Broad Street, we find ourselves at Lincoln Financial Field in South Philly. Happy to be on hand. I'm Brandon Gaudin with Charles Davis. And before we kick, partner, your keys to the game, please.
Well, my keys are on the defensive side of the ball for both teams. And the big one, making sure you avoid giving up the big play. These safeties are going to get tested all game long.
Here's the kicker, Zane Gonzalez, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Philly's offense getting ready, and Jalen Hurts ready to lead them. The second-round pick who started his career at Alabama, then finished with an electric senior season at Oklahoma.
Tremendous production in college at two different universities, and this is a guy who was a finalist for the Heisman Trophy. Still much more of a runner than a thrower, but has plenty of arm and is capable of making the big throws downfield. And don't underestimate his ability to think the game. Remember, he's the son of a coach.
Yeah, boy, it is tough to bring him down that time. He surges forward. He's going to get a full 6 out of that. Second down. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 4. Hurts. Oh, the Commanders are going to get there as he's taken down. Dorrance Armstrong just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. But just 2 plays in, and Charles already their first sack defensively.
Yeah, how about that? That didn't take long, did it? And now they look at 3rd down, and that's another time to try.
Under pressure, and they got to him again. Credit that sack to Dante Fowler Jr.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. This will be fielded at the 17. They'll call that a punt of 59 yards. Tough to do better than that. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. So out comes the Washington offense as they get their first shot. Leading them out, their young quarterback, the rookie from LSU.
We're seeing it more and more in this league, how teams love to have athletes back there taking the snaps, guys who can throw it and move around and get yards with their legs if needed. He's one of the best examples that we see out there right now. He can throw for hundreds of yards one week and then run for 100-plus the next. He adds an extra dimension that really confounds defenses when he puts it all together.
18 Rattler. Ready.
Now Daniels. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. And the return will stop right around the 25. They brought the house that time on the young rookie, maybe a little rattled through the pick.
And you have to be prepared for a lot of pressure as a rookie quarterback because most defensive coordinators are going to test you that way. So when you see that, the ball's got to get out of your hands quickly, and that means your receivers have to understand they have to break off their routes quickly as well.
They went 3 and out on their first drive. Things already looking better here, 1st and 10. Throwing is Hurts. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jalen Hurts finding A.J. Brown. And the Eagles take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. That's why you've got your star out there. Throw the ball to him. They did.
That's simply saying we don't care what coverage you put out there. He's so good. We're going there with the football anyway, and there's not a thing you can do about it.
Inside the red zone, they go to him. He gets it done. On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. And the kick makes it through, but flags come flying in as well. It appears we're going to get a roughing call tacked on.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. Now Washington going to retake the field for drive number 2. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving. One thing that offensive guys stress when they throw the deep ball, you're just counting on your receiver to find it, adjust before the defensive back can get his head around. In this case, though, the DB matched it move for move and knocked it away.
And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. Here is 3rd and 5. To the air goes Daniels. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have a Commanders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Commanders first down. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Ready?
Working out of the gun, Daniels. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
3rd and 4.
Let's go now.
On the catch, it's Crowder. And he is going to lose yardage here. This will wind up a loss on the play, and that's going to bring up the 4th down. Daniels going to throw for it. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. They'll start out on the ground, and Saquon Barkley. And he carries this one past the midfield stripe and into Commander territory. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7. Smith in motion right. Hurts with a little pop pass on the jet sweep. And still about 3 yards shy of the first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Here's Hurts to throw. Flush to his right. And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3.
And, partner, I would guess that in his headset he was hearing from his coach, it's 3rd down, don't take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't get the first down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yardage.
They're going on 4th down with Hurts. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Now 2nd quarter action from Philadelphia, and it's the Eagles in possession. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. As they've got it as we resume action. A 1st down carry for Barkley. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Hurts sets up to throw it. Throwing for Smith on the out route, and it's caught. It'll be a gain of 5. And now it's 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll look to throw here. He's got his target. That's complete. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. Eluding the... And a big loss here as he's taken down. Dorrance Armstrong. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. Up the middle with Barkley. Oh, he shifts past. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. 19 yards for Saquon Barkley. And the Eagles have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Elliott good on the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told.
And it ends with a Saquon Barkley touchdown run. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Washington offense set to take over. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. And that's complete to McCaffrey. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Daniels looking to throw. That's out wide here for Robinson.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. The end result, 21 yards.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they're having panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Come on. Hey. Pat the 50. Go.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Robinson with another carry.
Flashed the stick skills, but didn't get a ton from it. Stopped short of the 35. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Here's Daniels.
And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels.
That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
18 Cardinal. Ready?
Throwing now is Daniels.
And a dump off here to Robinson. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there.
First and goal, Washington.
This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime.
Here we go.
Robinson.
And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
Robinson.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
That's a nice example of good team defense right there. Ball was snapped at the 1-yard line. They knocked him back and caused a loss. But you notice they were trying.
And he will take it in. Touchdown, Commanders. Jaden Daniels.
As the first half is winding down.
And the Commanders are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half.
The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take it to the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed, and a lot of football, full half to be played.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
And with time running down, they go down to a knee. So we've come to halftime here in Philly with the Eagles on top. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach! And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Washington offense ready to go to begin the third quarter. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
To throw is Daniels.
Throw left side complete. That's Robinson. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Back to throw now on first down.
Oh, he'll take a shot from McCaffrey downfield.
And he's got it inside the 10. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. A huge play there for Washington. And even 50 yards. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal.
Daniels going to try the sneak.
And he is over the line for another rushing touchdown.
Is he a quarterback or is he a tailback?
Jaden Daniels.
His second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Commanders are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
Gonzalez now to add the extra point. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it was capped off by the quarterback sneak for 6. So we're right back where we started. All even as the kick's away.
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
So here are the Eagles now as they get set for their first possession of the second half.
After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand new ball game, all tied here in the third as they have their first possession of this second half.
And Brandon, this drive is all about one word to me, and that's the word answer, because they're trying to answer the momentum the other offense picked up in tying the game, because not only if they score and they feel better about themselves, they'll retake the lead and maybe set the tone for the rest of the half, keeping them in the driver's seat.
This is Smith with a grab. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
Well, for teams that like to play man coverage, running corner routes can be tough on them because of the ability of getting into it. Sometimes you're squaring it off. Sometimes you're just rounding it. Sometimes there's a fake. Sometimes there's not. That makes it very, very difficult for a DB to stay with it.
Barkley inside handoff. And fights through one man. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Hitting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left.
He's going to get it on the jet sweep.
And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
Defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, and one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
That is caught. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. It's an 11-yard pickup. Thought they'd run it on 3rd and 1. Not the case.
A handoff to Barkley on the option.
And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Saquon Barkley with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Eagles have taken the lead. Elliott good with a PAT. And the lead is now 21-14. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it's capped off by a touchdown run from Saquon Barkley.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Well, here we go on the next drive for Washington.
They did what they had to do to start this 3rd quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
Caught out left side by Robinson. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
19, Charger, 19,
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. This one hauled in, and again it's Robinson. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A good pickup there, 26 yards. You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's 1st and 10.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson.
Only a yard on the gain there as time will run out on this 3rd quarter of play. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia.
Still 9 yards to go on 2nd down from the 27. Out of the gun, they give to Robinson.
And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Looking to throw. Daniels.
That one is slant to McLaurin.
And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 13-yard line.
A gain of 14. And the Washington 1st down.
Ready? 70 Timberwolves. Here we go. Here we go. Ready?
Robinson up the middle.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Again, it's Robinson. And the tough run gets him just inside the 10 to the 9, but no further. And they'll be in search of 6 yards here on 3rd down. This is now the 9th play of the drive.
18, 5 in. Warriors, 17.
Now Daniels.
And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down.
18 Cardinals.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. The quick slant caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th.
Now 1st and goal. Daniels going to try the sneak, and he is over the line for another rushing touchdown.
Is he a quarterback or is he a tailback?
The sneak successful from a yard out, and the Commanders are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Gonzalez to add the PAT. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter. So that one a long 11-play drive. And it was capped off by the quarterback sneak for 6. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. And able to get this out to the 25.
Great, set. Delta.
Throwing is Hurts. Looking here for Smith downfield. They've got his man complete. Down the right sideline. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Devontae Smith, 75 yards. And the Eagles strike quickly to take the lead here in the fourth. Might be seeing that one on the highlight shows tonight. The home run ball here in the fourth quarter to take the lead.
There's nothing like being aggressive, preaching that to your team, and then following through. All the way through. Go ahead and throw one more up there. Why not?
Been a great game, and we are not done yet. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game. One of the shortest drives you'll ever see. One play, 75 yards, 6 points. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Now Washington down by 7. A minute 47 on the clock. They need a touchdown to the PAT to tie it as they come up 1st and 10. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
Fix the Eagles.
Back to throw. He's got McLaurin.
Nice, well-coached, a team that understands what's going on. They still have time to work the middle of the field as they just did there.
Cowboy 80. 60 Maverick. Ready.
Back to throw. This is Robinson. And he is going to get out of bounds with the first down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout.
Let's go. Viking 18. 70 Rangers. Buffalo 18. Ready.
They'll look to throw. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball. He could not hang on. Second down coming up.
Ooh, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. As the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. He's back to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
Mustang 19.
On 4th down, here's Daniels. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. Down to a knee here. The defense still with a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them. Now the Commanders going to burn the second of their timeouts. That'll be their second, so one more chance to stop the clock here, and we'll be back. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And they will take a knee here.
Listen, anytime you take a knee to end a game, that means you've won it. So it doesn't matter whether it's home or on the road. But there's something a little extra special about doing it in front of your home crowd, isn't there?
And the home crowd applauding. They're happy with what they've seen. Chalk this one up in the left-hand column for a win.
Yeah, that's right. Head to the locker room, throw the wristbands in the crowd for the kids, your gloves, your towels. Get to share it with the home team.
A fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact. They were just a little too far out to get a decent look at the end zone for that last opportunity. Couldn't get it done, but a nice game overall.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn, and this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. The Eagles are winners here as we say so long from Philadelphia.